everyone, my name is Jasmine McCoy and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking in to drop by, but if you are a returner, it is always nice to have you back. This video, I am going to be doing a week in my life talking about an exam week. And this is going to be focusing on the balance that I try to make sure that I have between having a little bit of fun in medical school, but then also being able to buckle down and get to business. That way I can actually finish medical school. So before we get too far into this video, if you are not yet subscribed, that is okay. I can help you out. Take your finger, go to the bottom right-hand corner. There is a big red button that says subscribe. Click that, turn on notifications, and you'll be notified of all the other videos that I make in this journey through medical school. So to start off this week, we had Sunday, and I already made an entire video of my Sunday. It was absolutely amazing because I spent it at the Lincoln Square Apple Fest. I am going to link that video in the description, but as a little abridged version, I did go, and this is something that they have every year. This was their 36th annual Apple Fest. They've got food, they've got farmers, they've got restaurants, drinks, apple ciders, ales, donuts, and obviously everything is apple themed. So I was able to try some really interesting things like an apple cinnamon swirl, and then an apple pumpkin muffin, as well as a taco with apple pico de gallo. So I also was able to get myself a couple of gifts, and I'll just do a little quick show and tell right now. So I got Lilac Lily's jewelry. I did get myself some earrings. Very nice. And I also got myself from Edgewater Candles, I got a cedar lavender candle. It is gigantic. I have not burned it yet, but I'm going to make sure that I do that sometime very soon because I love the smell of lavender. And then I also got myself some stones. I talked about what those stones mean. You can watch that in the other video. I did go with one of my friends, and we just had a very good time. After that, remember I did say we ought to have balance, especially in an exam week. So my friend and I, we went over to the Harold Washington Library. We rode the CTA to get there, sat down, went up to the winter atrium. It was beautiful. I loved being in there, nice and quiet, amazing study space. And we were up in there for 3 hours. So here is a little bit of video from my amazing Sunday. Monday through Thursday was a lot heavier on the balance part of that scale. So I was spending most of my days going to the review sessions, going to sit at my desk and just study for 3 hours at a time. And that is something that's very important because obviously I would not be able to perform the way that I do on these exams if I did not study. I did make a video about the last exam that we had where I got an A. I didn't just pass it because I do go to a pass-fail medical school. I go to Feinberg School of Medicine. So whether I got a B, a C, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's all going to appear the same as a P for pass on my transcript. But to know that I got an A, that's a good feeling. So, in order to do things like that, I've got to make sure that I'm studying. So, I'm going over the lecture guides, the practice questions, the objectives that they have for each of the lectures. I'm making sure that I'm able to answer them and just be able to come up with all this information out of my mind. Like, I look back at the 30 something lectures of science material that we were expected to learn for this exam. And I just sit there going, I know all that. I obviously don't know all of it, but I know like a whole lot of it. So being in that position where I am able to see in real time how my knowledge is going exponentially higher and higher and higher, it's amazing. I'm loving that part of medical school. Does it take work? Yes, but it's nice to see that I am able to push myself and meet these challenging expectations. So I was enjoying going to and getting myself prepared for this exam. And here's just a little montage of some parts of Monday through Thursday, even though I did make a video for a productive study day, which I will put in the description as well. We also had our first meeting of the newly elected senators at the September General Body meeting.
Listen, those Lakeshore Park hours, they gotta change.
Yeah.
Kiki.
That's a great time. Literally.
Wait, hold on, Jasmine, you're missing the money shot.
Ooh, yes. Yes, Rep
It's
Northwestern.
not that. It's actually this right here. That's the money shot.
Yes, more reasons to come to Northwestern.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Here.
I don't know. Like, you gotta
Let me know how you feel about that, because this was my first time recording myself while studying. I actually was going through material when you saw me in those videos that you just watched. And I'm sitting there, obviously, learning about GPCRs, RTKs. But in the back of my mind, I'm also like, someone will like watching this. Maybe, hopefully, will like seeing me in my element studying. So if you liked it, put it in the comments, let me know. And then Friday. Friday is the actual exam day. I got myself up, ready, went and took that exam, went out to brunch afterwards, and just had a nice day. So here is a little bit of Friday now.
Hey everyone, it is Friday now. That means it is exam day. I am heading off to class. I'm gonna meet some of my friends. We're just gonna chillax, relax, talk, go over any final questions we have before taking this exam, and then I will have a free weekend. Foundations 2 being over. Woo!
I just counted the number that like I didn't go in and see like who left what. But I knew Osama and Jabber especially coming because they're like
Honestly,
they like the best. So I like, yeah.
or Chef Mike is cooking it up back there right now.
Oh, is this what it looks like from the other side?
Yeah, this is what it looks like. So like when they liked my message, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. So it's like here it said Osama hearted.
The place we went to for brunch was called Canella's, and I ended up getting the churro waffle. I will say it was good. I just wish that it was a little bit denser. So if I go back to Canella's, future me, remember this. If you go back to Canella's, make sure that you get the French toast instead, because the French toast was thick. It was thick, it was fluffy, and that was something that I feel like I would have enjoyed slightly more than the churro waffle. It was good. It was just very light. And after sitting for a 2-hour exam, I was ready to eat. So after that, we had Saturday. And for Saturday, I really just took it easy, relaxed, because after the exam on Friday, there's really nothing to do. You go through the exam, you have it, and you have a free weekend. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the Chicago Food Truck Festival. They ended up not having it. They canceled it. So I just sat in and I watched all my shows. I watched Ahsoka season finale. Beautiful. Absolutely loved it. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I just really enjoyed how they tied up a lot of things, but they also left a couple of loose threads, which hopefully means that there will be a season 2 of Ahsoka. And then there was also the Loki season 2 premiere that I watched. Loved it. I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. I also just really, really enjoy the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then I also watched the 4 released episodes of Gen V, on Amazon Prime. It is still just as bloody, just as campy, just as irreverent as The Boys. And I absolutely love that for me. So this was a good weekend for my shows. This was a good weekend. And that's really it. So we're at the end of a week in my life, talking about the balance that I have between studying and then also making sure that I am having a good time in my experience in medical school. We will see how I did on this exam very, very soon. Hopefully, we'll figure that out tomorrow, which tomorrow for me might not be a while until you figure out in which YouTube video if I pass the exam, but y'all will figure it out. And that is everything that I have. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you're still here, make sure you're subscribed, make sure that you like the video, and if you have any suggestions of things you want to see, put that in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.